So to wrap up this first section on team, though, I talked about like all the things I've learned from our acting coach, Tom Todoroff, all the help that I got from the two of you, all the help that I got from the director in the callback. Like, it was one of the most generous directors I've ever had in feedback and spending time. Like, even before we did those scenes on the callback, he was like, let's talk a little bit about the initial, your initial audition. He talked a little bit about the story in general. He talked about how we're going to shoot it, which is great. So he gave me a lot of great feedback. The other people that I want to shout out are Paul D'Agostino, who is a voice and speech coach with the Todoroff studio, who, because I was a member of the conservatory, I have voice and speech workouts online in recordings. So one of the things I did, and this will lead us into the preparation point of this, is every day when I was on set, I did a full 45-minute voice and speech workout with Paul D'Agostino, who I think Paul works at a couple other faculties as well, like prestigious university programs, and has worked perhaps on Broadway and TV and film stuff. So that was huge too. So I was like, okay, I've got my audition coaches, I've got my acting coach, Tom, I've got my voice and speech coach, I've got a director. And the other big thing that I made a real intentional focus on, and I believe this wholeheartedly, is filmmaking, more than anything else, is a team game. So when I went up there, I was very focused on learning everyone's names and actually interacting like a human being, like not treating PAs or even background actors or a driver as second-class citizens. And there's a trap there. It's like, it does feel fucking great when you're number 1, 2, 3 on a call sheet. You do kind of get treated like royalty. You got your own dressing room. You got people pampering you in hair and makeup before and tweaking your collar and just kind of treating you like this above person. But that, like, you fall into that and it can really fuck you up. So I made specific intentions from looking at the call sheets, meeting people. If by the end of day one, I didn't know people's names, at the end of day one, I was looking at the call sheet. Okay, key makeup person who I'm dealing with, that's her. Okay, key wardrobe. Okay, the sound guy. So that by the end of the set, I knew everyone by name, and thanking people too. Like, they come up, sound guy is coming, he's messing with your lav and putting your pack down. And every time I dealt with him, I was like, oh, thanks so much. That was great. And thank you. Like, usually they're saying thank you. So it's a very Canadian thing where it's like, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. No, thank you. But it is a team game. And part of that is I want everyone to feel like team. If they're feeling good about how I treat them, then they're probably going to do a better job they're going to be nicer to me. Like, there's a human element to that. You treat people nicely, they're probably going to treat you nicely back. They're going to be in a better mood, so they're going to do a better job. So that was really one big intention for me when I was up there. And by the end, I knew everyone's name. They're thanking me, I'm thanking them.